Moneybagg Yo really just dumped Ari like a bad habit right after he married her?
It's mistakes. You already know what I'm getting at with that. I made some mistakes. She ain't take that well. But so it get crazier. Like, it's different. Like when you do something and then it's like, oh, you did it. Okay. But then it's different. Like when a motherfucker, like when you have the person like call them and try to tell them everything. Like, he did this and he was doing it. Did you know he do?
Cause baby, word on the street is Moneybagg Yo just dumped Ari for one of his little side pieces. Now y'all already know Moneybagg is a serial cheater, so this isn't really that surprising. But what makes it hella messy is that Ari kinda confirmed it recently that she and Moneybagg have actually been married for 2 years. But it looks like she should have kept that one to herself because he's already back to swinging his little wood around and embarrassing her yet again. Ari recently got the whole internet talking when she announced that she and Bagg have been secretly married for 2 years now. She revealed this while having a very heated exchange with a fan who left a very nasty comment under some pictures that she posted on her IG. The fan basically implied that Ari was not wife material and that Bagg would never marry her because she's always half naked on the gram. The fan said, "I love Ari, but a man not gonna marry a woman who posts her body all over the internet." Ari then decided to clap back and said, "I've been married for 2 years." Now initially, people thought Ari was just trolling to win the argument, but she later hopped on live with Kendra G, and she confirmed that she was indeed married, and that she and Bagg decided to keep it a secret.
We about to get into the Impact Atlanta, but listen, Ari, I got to know because our reunion episode airs next week, November 23rd. But now you got the world in a frenzy because you said you responded to a tweet and said you've been married for the last 2 years. Now we need clarification. Have you been married for the last 2 years, Ari? What you mean? I ain't getting no wedding invitation. How do you keep? Okay, so I'm assuming your husband is Moneybagg Yo, correct?
Yeah.
You said it. Don't you be laughing. We need clarification. You the one that responded to the tweet and said you've been married for 2 years. So how did you keep this marriage a secret for 2 years, Ari?
Get some papers handled.
Never marry a woman that's always showing her body on Instagram. And that's when you confirm that you actually are married. Okay. And you're not lying to me, Ari. You're really married. Okay. There you have it. I'm gonna leave you alone.
But it looks like Bagg might have his own reasons for convincing Ari to keep the marriage a secret, because word on the street is he just dumped her for another woman. And it's not confirmed who this new woman is just yet, but sources say he and her have been hooking up on the low for a while now, and he just broke up with Ari so he can be with her. Anyways, after this news came out, people started speculating who the new woman could be, because this isn't the first time that Bagg has cheated on Ari. In fact, back in 2021, when Ari and Bagg broke up, a woman came out to admit that she had hooked up with Bagg while he and Ari were still together. She went into details and claimed that he slept with her without protection, and right after he was done with her, he hooked up with like 5 other women that same night right in front of her.
I'll say one. This is so funny. I actually Moneybagg Yo while he was dating Ari.
What?
Yes. I met him I was at Ball Harbor. I ran into him at Ball Harbor. I was shopping, he was shopping, and I ran into each other. I was like, oh, can I get a picture? Like, I'm like, I want some dick. I'm like, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah, just take a picture with me. I have the picture. I can pull it up. And his homeboy,
appreciate the room chat.
His homeboy was like, oh, he wants your number. And I'm like, okay, shit. So I got his number. His homeboy hit me up the same day, like, come through tonight. We're having a little party. And I slide through, and I was drunk, horny. You know, we no condom.
What?
Whoa. And then after he like 5 other bitches.
Yeah, we all knew Bagg was for the streets, but this some next level freak body behavior, because sleeping with 6 women in one night and then going back home to your girlfriend like nothing happened is insane. But see, this is where things get interesting, because prior to this woman coming out to reveal that Bagg cheated on Ari with her, Ari denied the cheating rumors and claimed that their breakup had nothing to do with him cheating. However, after the woman exposed Bagg Bag, Ari backtracked and admitted that he did her dirty, and the cheating rumors were true after all.
I did break up with that mother. Yes, I did.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I did. Because he had me.
Honestly, I can't even blame Ari for this, because I would be lying too if my man was swinging his wood around like Bag is. And Bag has also admitted that he cheated on Ari, and she was helping him work through his infidelity issues so he can be a better partner to her.
Do it and get through it, and she with it, and she helping me with my, you know what I'm saying, helping me work through it. That's why I rock with her so tough, because it's like, okay, I get it. I understand you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it happen again.
Oh, but don't get too excited just yet, because just a few months later, she caught him cheating on her yet again. This time, it was with one of his side chicks named Didi. It all started when Didi replied to a tweet that said, "Ruby Rose give off, she lay under ninjas all day and beg, IDK." Didi replied to the tweet and said, "She ain't the only, cause my hand always out." A lot of people felt like she was talking about her secret relationship with Bag, and this was confirmed when Ari responded to the tweet and said, "Yo hand always out too. Let's talk about it." Now Ari quickly deleted the tweet, but people had already seen it and were going off on her for being mad at Didi instead of confronting Bag about not being able to stay loyal to her. A source later confirmed to the popular tea page Gossip of the City that Ari caught Bag cheating with Didi, and that's why she was coming for Didi like that. The source said Didi made her page private after the beef with Ari last night. Ari caught Bag cheating again. That's why she and Didi got into it. Ari just not airing it out on there. They unfollowed each other last night. She was playing Bag's song on her story. It was popping off last night. There were also pictures of Didi and Bag disguising themselves at the airport with a bunch of blankets after coming from an unknown location together. Fans noticed they were wearing the same clothes in the pictures that they had posted on IG earlier, which meant they had probably spent the weekend together, doing, God knows what. Gel, the receipts don't lie. Now, a lot of people speculate the woman he left Ari for was probably Didi, since she's the last woman he was spotted out with, and he never came out to deny these rumors. But see, a lot of people are not surprised that Bag dumped Ari, because his other baby mama, Poison Ivy, revealed some months ago that Bag has been plotting on how to leave Ari for some time now because he feels trapped. It all started after he opened his restaurant in Memphis called either Cash or Cache. Just a few minutes after opening the restaurant, a post was made to the restaurant's business page on Facebook that said, "I'm so happy to have shared this moment without Poison Ivy and with Ari instead. Ari may not have spiritual abilities and she may not be Poison Ivy, but I will marry Ari one day. You guys can have Poison Ivy. You see where I'm stand. I'll go to war with God because I worship Allah." Grand opening was one for the books. Me and Ari love life unbreakable. But after receiving hella backlash, Bag came out and said the page was fake. "If y'all love me, report